give out Adventist literature, and they take the majority of their funds, or at least half of their funds, from federal governments and from the United Nations. And so if you look up on the screen here, how can a Seventh-day Adventist church, we're preaching, this is our message, the church and state mixture. This is the mark of the beast. This is our message, that you cannot join church and state. And yet at the same time, you look at ADRA, this is a church program, a church run entity from the Seventh-day Adventist Church. It's in the name. ADRA's Adventist Development and Relief Agency. It navigates disruption. It's saying it navigates disruptions caused by USAID funding freeze. So USAID, if you guys remember when Doge, I believe it was called, they stopped sending the funds to these groups that were just splurging and sending money. It was, you can look, and the millions and millions of dollars were sent there every year to ADRA. And so how can I, as a Seventh-day Adventist, preach, come out of her, my people, come out of the union of church and state, while I am participating in that union, right? That, it doesn't make sense. It's like me smoking a cigarette telling you not to smoke. But if you look at the money, and they put, in the conference themselves, in the general conference agenda, they speak about putting the money into the stock market. So literally, they're putting the money, and they're taking God's tithe, and they're putting it in companies that are biomedical companies that are making drugs and medications and doing everything that we say, no, we have the health message. So they're doing the opposite. And not only that, they're putting the money in with all these businesses that do not keep the Sabbath. And so you're giving that money and you're putting it to work supposedly for you and for the church, but you're mixing church and state, and you're breaking the commandments of God. Because remember, when God tells us on the fourth commandment, he says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. You, neither your son nor your daughter, nor the stranger that is within thy gate. So God was explaining just in the fourth commandment, his seal, that you don't want to put your money and mix it with people that are doing different things, breaking the commandments of God. Because if you are doing that, then those people that are breaking the commandments, and that money, that they're using your money to break the commandments and to teach others to break them by example, then you're going to suffer the consequences of that, right? That's like, for all these years, I've been telling people, why would you buy sneakers like Nike sneakers made from slave labor in China, right? Now, maybe not all, and maybe it's different now, but when you see these people, one or two people are making 100 million, 200 million, 400 million dollars, or $1 billion over all this time. But there's thousands of people that are living poverty stricken,